Welcome to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. It's a Thursday. It's the 19th of August. Where did August go? Where the heck did it go? Well, it's almost gone. We are almost through it. And believe it or not, tomorrow is our convocation. We hope you'll join us for that. More on that later in the show. Dr. Tony Rayo is here. She's my co-host this morning. Good to see you, Dr. Tony. How's things going?
Good to see you. Pretty good. We can, just a reminder for everybody, we are back on HCCTV cable channel, right? Both at noon and at 5 o'clock, right?
Yeah. Hey, you're asking me. You guys set it up while I was on vacation. But yeah, we're on at noon and 5 p.m. We're showing the rebroadcast of the show. Of course, we go live every morning, 10 a.m. on Facebook Live, Houston Community College District. But you can catch us at noon and 5 p.m. on HCCTV.
Yes, and then you can also find us on, we've got Facebook, we've got YouTube, we've got Instagram, we've got Twitter, we've got all kinds of social media that you can follow us on.
Yes, we're all over the place. Look for Houston Community College District and you'll find all our content. Okay, Tony, we've got a couple of special guests. I know you'll be back talking with our Thursday virtual family fun guest, and she's right here. Marissa Guest, she's a communication specialist for Moody Gardens in Galveston. Good morning to you, Marissa.
Good morning.
It's good to have you with us. We're looking forward to learning all the great things that are going on at Moody Gardens. Dr. Tony was just out there a couple of weeks ago. So I know. Yeah, so she's going to want to, she's looking forward to talking with you soon. So grab a cup of coffee. We'll be with you shortly, Marissa.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Our first guest, well, she's, I've had a chance to meet her virtually before a couple of times. Her name's Kanisha Ffriend. She's a HCC Convocation student speaker. You'll see her tomorrow at Convocation. And she's a founder of HeirBloom, also the first place winner for the Bold Ideas Pitch Competition. Good morning to you, Marissa, Kanisha. I'm sorry. How's it going?
It's going well. Good morning, everyone.
Now, we met a couple times virtually in the award ceremony for this, but for people who are not familiar with HeirBloom, it's a very unique idea. And maybe you can tell us a bit about your company.
Sure. So HeirBloom Co. is a collective of maternal health providers. It started off with me being a doula. And then I realized I cannot change the landscape of maternal health care alone. So it's a group of chiropractors, doulas, midwives within the Houston area that provide expectant and postnatal mamas with services and products.
And so you're more or less like a service connector. If somebody comes to you, you can connect them to the proper service and get them the right experts. And I imagine you vetted all these experts. They can come to you and you can point them in the right direction.
Absolutely. So me starting off as a doula, I started off in postpartum care. And so whenever I look towards hiring or going in partnership with another postpartum care specialist, I know the things to look for. When it came to going with births and helping expectant moms, I then look towards, okay, what areas am I missing in my practice that I can start to envelop within?
Let me ask you this, because this is a question I had off the top of my head. With the onset of COVID, are people wanting to more have their births at home using a doula, using other experts, as opposed to going into a hospital and possibly exposing the baby to COVID or other diseases? Are you seeing more of that?
Yeah, actually, 2020 was a huge boom in inquiries regarding doula services. So the first thing I would say that started it off was when there were hospital restrictions. So mothers were only allowed to have one person or sometimes none person being allowed to support them. And so they knew, especially first-time moms, they wanted to make sure they had a full support system. So a lot of moms ended up getting midwives. However, once you get a midwife, there's like a huge discount within Texas that if you get a midwife and then you also hire a doula, your services are severely discounted. Wow. So most people started getting that doula support, and then they started sharing their experiences. And that's where it just really rolled.
Let's talk about your vision for the company.
Sure. Okay, I'll start.
Yeah, go ahead. No, I wanted to ask you about your vision. Maybe you can tell us the vision for where you want to go.
My large goal vision, this is funny, Todd, because when we met, I had this one small seed of an idea for what I wanted to do. You did. Yeah, and then it started growing. So at first, I just figured me, solo doula practice, I'm good. And then when COVID hit and I wasn't able to be in person, I had to shift it to being more virtual based. And all the things I was doing with moms, I had to figure out a way that I can still be present without physically being there. And that's really where the product started to happen and started being able to ship nationwide. So my true vision is just to marry both that services piece and that products piece to completely be nationwide as well. While Houston is a hub and it is appreciated here, there are so many moms in rural communities, in urban communities that still are having babies that still need support. And so my true vision is just to connect with more doulas, more midwives, and have everything available nationwide.
Now, I know you won the Bold Ideas Pitch Competition, which was a partnership with HCC and University of St. Thomas. That involved a scholarship, but are you looking for other investors right now to grow your company?
Yes, I am looking for other investors. Through that competition and 2 competitions thereafter, I was able to raise enough capital to support the research and development of 5 science-based relief and recovery products. So those products are now available, but I want to increase my inventory and also go into retail. And so with an additional investor, these products will be available and accessible to women who really need it right then and there.
What did you learn from the pitch competition? I know a lot of people learn from the mentors and listening to the other products. What was the big takeaway you had?
The biggest takeaway is more people need to be made aware of what's actually happening in the maternal healthcare industry. One thing I've learned is that any social issue, you're always going to find a connection to someone. Right. And I'm not pregnant. I actually don't have any kids, but because I've worked as a teacher and I understand the importance of family, of education, that all goes into the business. Sure. And so what I've learned most through that competition, I used to be really intimidated because a lot of people who enter these competitions are very tech based. Like, oh, I have this product and I'm like, no, I don't have an app. That's not what it is. Yeah. Actually, it's going to help moms heal. But then there were like these panel judges who were like, what is this? What is postpartum? So I learned it's super important to educate the masses first so they can develop a connection with your product and your idea.
I know you're traveling this week. You're out of state. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about where you are and why you're there.
So I'm in Boston. I got accepted into a master's nursing program. Actually, in part through my business and the doula program, they saw what I was doing. And so that really helped leverage my application. So I'm going to be studying in Boston, one of the leading hospitals here, for maternal health care nurse practitioner and family nurse practitioner.
And I know, Kanisha, you're going to be making an appearance tomorrow in our convocation. What was that like being asked, and what may they hear a little bit about tomorrow?
I am truly just in awe and shock, because my connection with HCC has always been virtual. Like when I went to HCC, like it was COVID had just started, all the classes were online, and still somehow, some way, there was still that connection that I had between faculty and staff and the emails. Any staff that reached out to me through HCC, I was always surprised and honored by it. And so being asked to be the speaker, I was in shock, and I was just really appreciative. Tomorrow, you're going to be hearing largely about what that experience has been and how I managed to leverage my experience at HCC by just trusting and just saying yes to whatever opportunities came my way.
Well, Kanisha, I know there's a lot of faculty and staff watching, and they're going to be excited to hear from you tomorrow because to them, I know to all of us, it proves that what we've been trying to do over the last 18 months is working. You're a testimony for that. And we wish you the best of luck with HeirBloom. We'll have a link to your company in our social media post, and enjoy your time in Boston. We'll get back to Houston, and we hope to see you again soon.
Yes, thank you so much, everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you. Continued success to you. What a great story, right? Well, you'll hear more from Kanisha tomorrow on not this show, but our convocation. Of course, we'll talk more about that later in this show. Dr. Tony, you're excited about this next guest because you were just there at Moody Gardens. Was it last week?
Yes, absolutely. It's wonderful. I love Moody Gardens. We have Marissa Guest, communication specialist, who is, of course, our Thursday virtual family fun day. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I've got to tell you, I just went there and I had so much fun. And there's so many things to do at Moody Gardens. You want to tell us some of those things?
Yeah. The biggest things here that we have are our rainforest pyramid, which is it's like an actual rainforest. It takes you through the rainforests of Asia, Africa, and the Americas. There's lots of free-flighted birds and free-roaming monkeys, even some sloths. And we have our aquarium pyramid, and that's full of penguins, seals, jellyfish, all kinds of tropical fish. So it kind of transports you to the oceans of the world. We also have our Discovery Pyramid, and upstairs in the Discovery Pyramid, it hosts our traveling science exhibits. And right now we have JAM. It's Journey Through Amazing Music. So it's a little bit of the science and math behind what makes music. And downstairs we have our 20,000 Leagues Interactive Adventure. And so that's a really unique film where the audience can interact with the characters on the screen. So that's really fun. You get to have a say in kind of the journey on the Nautilus submarine. We also have our 3D and 4D theaters. They're always featuring new and fun films. We have our Colonel Paddle Wheel boat, which goes on daily cruises around Offutt's Bayou. And we also have dinner cruises aboard the Colonel Paddle Wheel boat. Right now, we have our Palm Beach open, and as summer is winding down, kids are going back to school. We've only got a few weekends left that Palm Beach will be open. So the last day is Labor Day. So there you can bask in the sun underneath palm trees, relax on the lazy river. We've got a splash pad and aquarium adventure areas for kids. We have also got some tower slides. And we have our ropes course and zip line. So that's really fun. It's challenging. And on the zip line, you get a bird's eye view of Palm Beach. So that's a little bit of what we've got going on here.
Not just a little bit. That's a lot. And there's so much more. I mean, you just kind of zipped right through everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. One of the experiences that me and the grandkids had was when we watched the film, and they were telling me, they said, if you want to stop, press the button, or if you want to do something, press the button. And my grandkids are going, pressing the button. And so they truly, truly enjoyed it. It was very interactive. And the other thing that hit me was the music. My kids love that. You get to play with all the different things and how instruments work and how sound scientifically works. And that was a great experience for kids and adults.
Yeah.
So, tell us now, I know that there's a special thing here with the Palm Beach at the end. What is the special thing that you have for the families? That is at the end. You said it's open till Labor Day. It's open Saturday and Sundays.
Yes. Our Palm Beach is open Saturdays and Sundays until Labor Day. Labor Day will be the last day that it's open for this season. Both kids and adults really enjoy Palm Beach, get some sun, and play in the water, and you have a really nice view of the bay. So you get to watch the boats go by. It's a really unique experience, and it's the only place in Galveston that you'll find white sand.
There you go. That part is it's clean. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the kids love that. You still get the feel of the beach because you have that wave attraction where it feels like you're in the beach with the waves. The kids love that one too.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your hotel, Moody Gardens.
Yeah, so we have an excellent 4-diamond hotel with an amazing spa. And lots of dining options. We have our fine dining up on the 9th floor in Sherns, and we also have casual dining at Cafe in the Park. We've got lots of hotel packages, so you can enjoy the hotel as well as attractions. We even have spa and golf packages available as well. And right now, we have a special summer savings opportunity. So if you book 3 consecutive nights at the hotel, you'll receive 30% off of your entire stay, and that's running until Labor Day as well.
Excellent. And you have a golf course, and I understand it's one of the top 10. Tell me about that.
Yes, it's one of the top-rated public courses in Texas. It is expansive. It's got palm trees. It's got a nice breeze and seaside feel. We noticed that a lot of people are taking up golf. It's a good way to get out there and have fun with your friends, but also social distance, so it's a really great option.
And of course, we can't forget about the Colonel paddle wheel boat. I love that. We also rode that. Now you have some special, you can have dinner there, right? What's that all about?
Yeah, so we've been doing it every other Saturday. It might slow down, but we do still have cruises available to book. But they are 2-hour cruises around Offet's Bayou, around sunset. It's different themed menus for every cruise. So you can choose a menu and then pick the date that you'd like to go. It's a really, really great option. You can just take a minute to enjoy your meal, maybe step out on the back deck and enjoy the sunset and just kind of relax.
Well, and also there's something there. We have annual membership. So many of us, like myself, live an hour or so away from Galveston. So what are some special memberships that you can give us so that we can enjoy this more?
Yeah, so we do have our annual membership, and it's a great deal. It actually pays for itself in just 2 visits. And if you have visited recently and you still have your tickets, you can actually apply your tickets towards a membership purchase. So that's a really great option, and it allows you entrance to all of the attractions here. With our annual plus pass, you'll even get our seasonal attractions included, which is Palm Beach and our ropes course and zip line. But yeah, the memberships are a really, really great deal, and we definitely recommend taking advantage of that.
And I love to go there during the holidays. You got some special stuff for the holidays. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. So we're really excited. We're busy preparing for the holidays right now. We have our Festival of Lights, and that'll be starting November 20th and running until January 2nd. So you can come out at night, enjoy the lights. We're going to have even more lights this year than last year. So that'll be really fun and a little bit different. So it's a 1-mile-long trail around the property, and you get to just go at your own pace, look at the lights. We have hot cocoa and s'more stations set up around with holiday music playing in the background.
Now, do you still have that ice museum or whatever it was?
We actually don't have it this year, but we're hoping. Yeah, had to make the decision pretty early on in the year. And so it wasn't possible for us this year.
I understand, but I do remember going to it, and it was wonderful. I mean, the artistry there was just outstanding. But anyways, I'm looking forward to going to the Festival of Lights, because that's a lot of fun also. Anything else you want to tell us about Moody Gardens that we can look forward to?
Yeah, so our best option is to save with a value pass. And the value pass is just $60 and it'll get you into every attraction except for Palm Beach and the ropes course. So you'll get to enjoy the aquarium, the rainforest, Discovery Pyramid, and the films that we have here. That's a really, really great option to save money and have all of the fun here at Moody Gardens. And the best opportunity to save money is by booking direct on our website at moodygardens.org.
That's wonderful. And I do love those videos, the films. You have 3D, 4D, and especially the 4D. I mean, my kids are going like, I didn't like it when it slapped me on the foot. There were so many wonderful, I mean, it truly is. You feel like you're right there. You feel it, smell it, all 4D.
Yeah, it's very unique and it is surprising at times.
It's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. We greatly appreciate it. Marissa Guest, she is the communication specialist for Moody Gardens in Galveston, and she is our Thursday virtual family fun day guest. And there's more information about Moody Gardens in our post after the show.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
A lot of great things going on down in Galveston. If you haven't had the family down there in a while, you might want to head on out, especially before the summer ends. Tony, it's going to start getting busier and busier every weekend as we get closer to school, especially this weekend. Because I think, does HISD kick off on Monday?
I think so.
Yeah. So it's going to be a busy day around the city of Houston. Busy day out there. All right. Let's move on some HCC news and announcements. August Community Learning, that's happening. We want to remind our viewers of a new round of community learning programs. They are coming up soon. Better Living for Texans, choosing a garden location, something you're probably asking yourself every day. Where am I going to plant my next garden? Well, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. today, folks, Thursday, August 19th. And that's happening. Also, soils and compost.
Yeah, I need to know about soils and compost. But you know what? As a gardener, that's very important because how you take care of your soil will make a difference if your vegetables are going to grow well.
Well, what I learned years ago is that we're throwing away on a daily basis things that would enrich your soil and help you grow things better.
That is absolutely true.
Eggshells, bits of celery, all types of stuff. You can compost them. If you ever wanted to learn about that, it's a wonderful thing. Soils and compost, 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Thursday, August the 26th. How can you register? Yeah, it's free. We'll put the link in the social media post for the show. Dance Fever.
Dance Fever. One of my
What is that all about?
Well, HCC Northwest Community Dance classes are being offered through a collaboration with Spring Branch ISD. It's only $149 a semester, not a monthly thing like you normally have to pay, which is very expensive. No, this is only $149 a semester, a whole, 3 months worth. And they've got ballet, they've got tap, jazz, Zumba, Middle Eastern dancing. What more can you want? And it's for both youth and adults, beginning through advanced.
I took dance classes one time, and it was prior to the 8th grade appreciation dance. And it was back in the disco days.
Oh, yeah.
Dance classes, they taught us how to do the hustle. So there you go. It was dance classes for the hustle.
It's fun. It's fun. Even if it's just fun to move and good exercise too.
It is good exercise. And the hustle, yeah, it was a thing. Go back and look up the Bee Gees, or as they go by these days, the DGs, and they're called the Foo Fighters. Okay, that's a different subject. All right, Betachek Orman auction needs your help. The upcoming Betachek Orman auction to be held Saturday, November the 6th needs donated items, and they want you to register for the event. Betachek Orman auction proceeds support worthwhile professional development opportunities for adjunct and full-time faculty here at HCC, opportunities that in turn impact the growth of our students. We will have the emails for the more information in the post after the show. Calling all visual artists. That's right. You want to be a visual artist? Tell them about it.
Okay. And that's any kind of art. It's art history, digital media, graphic design, painting, photography, sculpture, you name it, we've got it. So, and don't worry about online or not online. We've got it both ways. We've got it online. You can go face to face. So if drawing and things like that, you want personal attention, you'll get the personal attention at HCC. So, and all of the performing arts, we call ourselves now MVPA, music, visual, and performing arts. So, if you want music, dance, drama, art, come to us and you'll have lots of fun.
That's right. Okay. Real important thing. VAST has a new online cohort. HCC's VAST Academy is hosting a new online cohort for students who have intellectual disabilities and developmental disabilities. It will offer workforce and continuing education, occupational skills, and certificates. For more information, you can email their director, Sue Maraska. She was just on the show last week. We'll have her information in the post after the show. And as we've been alluding to, tomorrow is the convocation, Tony.
Absolutely. And you need to register now so that you can join it. It's called Diversity, Technology, and Personalized Learning, where we're embracing the future of Houston for the next 50 years, because we already did 50 years. Now we're looking to the next 50 years. And we have the actual convocation is going to be in the morning. There will be a pre-show at 9:30, and the actual show or program will start at 9:45. Then in the afternoon, there'll be a post-convocation discussion, interactive. So there's one at 2:30, and then there's another one at 3:30. So you can choose between the 2:30 or 3:30, and you can ask your questions or make statements, anything you want to do. And it's going to be really enlightening. So it's a good thing to go to.
That's right. Live stream tomorrow. So keep that in mind. Okay. Fall classes begin August the 23rd. Want to go through that again. Just keep in mind, registration is underway. We have ways to help you pay for your college fully. Lots of ways for that. Lots of funding sources are available to our students. In fact, we've got more funding now than we really have had in quite some time. There's a lot of government funding that's available for students, emergency funding because of COVID. We can help you pay for your college fully in most cases, but you have to register as a student. Go to hccs.edu/now. Okay, tomorrow on the show, we've got a very special guest who you may recognize. Larry Payne's going to be here tomorrow.
Yes, he is going to be the first to receive the inaugural Lawrence J. Payne Servant Leadership Award from the University of St. Thomas. And this will, of course, be an annual event, but of course, it's in honor of him for his tireless ongoing efforts, his vision, civic leadership, and so many more things. So he, of course, will be the first to receive the honor. And then after that, it will be an annual honor for people after that. So he'll be on the show, and it'll be fun to talk to him.
Yeah, it's Film Friday. We have a special guest joining us tomorrow who'll be talking about the fourth wave of COVID. It seems like I missed a wave. Did I miss a wave? We're looking at the fourth wave.
There's too many. I can't keep up.
I know it's a serious subject, but yeah, we're dealing with it. Okay. Yeah, we'll have a special guest on tomorrow. So we'll look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow right here live on Up to the Minute, 10 a.m. We'll see you then.
How prepared is your family if disaster shows up at your doorstep? You can't just turn away a natural disaster. That's why it's important to go to ready.gov/plan before they show up. It has the tools and tips you need to make an emergency plan with your family. So if disaster comes knocking,
let's go.
You'll be ready to help keep your family safe.
It's just a pizza.
Yes! Make a plan today.
Welcome to HCC.
Let me teach you.
Let me help you get college credits.
Let me train you for a new career.
Let me change your life.
Come learn with us.
HCC, for everyone, anytime, anyway.